Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
Fall over if you don't. So we're going to play a Christmas song to start off, and then that'll be done, and then we can get on with everything. I think we've managed to persuade some of the good old boys from the back to come and do a special thing to get us going. We've got Scott Nicol already in the house. So, right now, see, I just want to say something, that this is why I talk, because he does this. And I have to fill the gap. In fact, once, in the middle of a song, he actually went to the bar and left me singing.
That's because I'm the sound engineer, the guitar player, and I'm doing the lights and the cameras. And, you know, sometimes I have to run from one end to the other to turn the reverb on.
Now, reindeer at the bar.
It's all for you.
We will have to get you up at some point. Have yourself a merry little Blissmas. May your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Yourself a merry little Blissmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be far away. 'Cause here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Precious friends that are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. So hang your shining star above the palace and have yourself a merry little Blissmas now. Merry Blissmas, everybody! Welcome, welcome.
So this is live on the internet. I hope it's not Babe Station because they were turned off when they saw me. Oh, here comes the dry ice. Anyway, got a friend with me tonight, Anne, so I didn't know what to sing, so these two songs are her choice, okay? Sorry. So will you sing along with me, loudly? You're all disappearing into a hoggy phase. And my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew that I should, that the world was made up of this brotherhood of mine. For whenever I leave, so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out that's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah. pray. Oh my God, I pray. Pray every single day for a revolution. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out. It's in my head and I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I felt old and the life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Thank you. Well,
Happy Christmas, everybody. My camera's not quite in the right place, but hey, what's that between friends? So sorry about the start, but it's seamless. It's Christmas, nothing matters. Welcome, I was eating my tea. Welcome to Acoustic BLISSSSMAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA 7th acoustic, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 8th. This is the 8th Acoustic BLISSSSMAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA that, I don't know what we used to call it back in the day, but anyway, welcome to Acoustic BLISSSSMAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA little bit stressed trying to get everything sorted, because it is Christmas Eve tomorrow, and I wanted this to try to be as good as it could be. Got off to a terrible start. Thank you to the lovely Mark, who came and helped me because I'd pressed a button that I shouldn't have done. Tusk. So thank you, he came and sorted me out. He sends his Christmas best to all of you. More about that later. But anyway, welcome, thank you. If you're tidying your house or cooking your dinner or doing whatever you're doing, getting ready for tomorrow and Christmas Day, then thank you for joining me, and all the amazing players that we have tonight. So normally, actually, there are some Christmas shows where the most Christmassy thing is the tinsel. There's been several episodes in the past where nobody's played a Christmas song. I'm not a great fan. I love cheese, love cheesiness, but to be honest, I'm not a great fan of the glitz of Christmas, although I do like the shimmer of it all. But because this is the second fucking lockdown Christmas thing, well, tonight's going to be super Christmassy. Pretty much everything is Christmas oriented, Xmas, because that's me, even though I know it's a Christian festival, but it's got lots of pagan references. Well, the world has. And of course, this week, the favourite thing about this week for me is the fact that the nights start to get shorter, you know, from the winter solstice on Tuesday, and I look forward to these days getting shorter and shorter. And one of the fantastic things about living in Ayrshire is that it doesn't take very long before we start noticing that. Anyway, so have yourself a very Merry Christmas to start off with, and you know, those of us that are close to us, gather near us, that's all that stuff, lovely. And then Mandy, yeah. So we've got Kelly in the house, and I don't know if Brian's there. I didn't see that. They're over in Canada. We've got Cohen in Belgium. We've got Marcel in Amsterdam, and then everybody in between. I will name you all. Message if you want. You might have to re-message me if I miss it, because I've got quite a lot of coordination to do. Anyway, shall I show you? Right. So I found some cracking bits of stuff, as always, but it is all themed, seasonal theming. So it's my second clip, isn't it, really? But this is a sing-along. Now, some of you, Cohen, you might not know this one, and some of the people under I don't know, 70 might not know it either. But you know, you get the spirit, and it's got a little bit of Christmas dust in it, so here we go. Here you go.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest hill I know. Goodbye. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart lies there. So pack up your trunk and your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Why you love listen to like your bag? Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Thank you.
Thank you to Pat. Who's that? What's that? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat, for some treats and some old folk. And look, it's BLISSSSMAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA house. And do you know what? What an amazing day it is, because not only is Santa here, but I've got some messages to read out, haven't I, Molly? I've got a lot of messages while Santa comes around. Can we say some special things? Because do you know that it is Lena's 18th birthday? Santa will be coming round to see. Have you been a good girl this year? Have you? Right, well, Santa will be round to see you. We've got, well, would you believe Stephanie Riley has passed her exams? She's passed her biology and chemistry. She's well on her way to being a biomedical scientist, apparently. Don't even know what that means, but good girl, good girl. Have you been a good girl this year? No. No, I remember last time you were here, actually. Just joking. And, oh, right, okay. So we've got Jim Frew. Jim Frew's watching online, and he says hello. He also says, do you know that in here on Sunday afternoon, the Dodgy Jumpers are playing? If you haven't seen the Dodgy Jumpers yet, you must. They're absolutely fabulous. There's about 5-6 of them. Play awesome, and Jim's in it, and he plays his ukulele. He's brilliant singer. Thank you, Jim, for that. Can I also tell you that? Oh, what else have I got? Oh, and Ruth, I'm going to give another shout out to Edna. Hello, Edna. I hope you were singing along with Pat's songs there. She is 89. It was her birthday this week. She's 89, and she was singing along with Streets of London and Pat's songs. So, see, we cater for everybody here. They've just gone. They're on a pub crawl, but there were some American guys in here earlier, and young American guys who were on a bit of a pub crawl. They had some fun. So, Santa's in the house. Now, some of you might know Santa, and don't be tugging his beard because it's real, right? And he's coming round, he's got a sack, as you might expect. Come on up. He goes nowhere without that, I'm telling you. Rudolph's outside, and so are the other reindeers. What? No, you can't. Please stop yourself. We've got mothers. Right. You're going to sit on Santa's knee? She asked. Right, Santa. Right, okay, well, we're going down avenues that I'm not sure we want to explore live.
Howdy folks, welcome back to the Lockdown Lounge with me and Mooney. Here's a song originally by Pogues and Kirsty MacColl. This is a version from Christy Moore. It's Fairy Tale in New York. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said, son, I won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my eyes away and thought about you. Thought on a lucky one, came in at 18 to 1. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, how I love you, baby. It's gonna be good times when all our dreams come true. They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. When the wind blows right through you, it's no place for the old. When I first took your hand on a cold Christmas Eve, oh, I told you that Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome and pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, the crowd held for more. Sinatra was swinging, and all the drunks they were singing. Oh, we kissed on the corner and danced on the floor. And the boys from the New York Follies Choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out on Christmas Day. I could have been someone, and so could anyone. I took my dreams from you when I first met you. I took them with me, babe, and I put them with my own. I can't make it all alone. I build my dreams all around you. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old whore on junk, lying there on the drip, nearly dead on the bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, me ass, I'd rather be dead. And the boys from the NYPD Choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out on Christmas Day. How I love you, baby. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. How I love you, baby. It's gonna be good times when all our dreams come true. Happy Christmas, everybody, and stay safe. Watch out for the thumb. Howdy folks, welcome back to the Lockdown Lounge with me and
Mabbott! Hope you can hear me all right. So thank you. What a really beautiful version. I love that song, as you probably know. And yeah, what a really, I've never heard it done like that before, and in a really good way. Thank you. I watched, somebody sent me a link. Was it one of you? Somebody sent me a link anyway to, it's Gary Barlow and Dawn French and two female singers as well. Excuse me, doing that song. Oh, well, Dawn French was good, but she just wanted the scumbag you maggot line. Ma but. So thank you very much, CCC. We're going to be very, very Christmassy. I'm quite liking this. Because it was on the wall, I couldn't see it. Anyway, look, I've got all sorts. Yes, some Christmas crackers, Ruth. It's lovely. I don't know where to look, you see. It's really lovely to have you back in the house. And I think we've got TV, we've got Tiff, we've got George, we've got Stevie Duncan, we've got Helen, we've got, I said Marcel Cohen, we've got Brian and Kelly. Well done for joining us. Who've I missed? Tell me. Oh, Mike and Mary, of course. Oh, for goodness sake. Anyway, no, he hasn't gone entirely solo. As my cabba, he's more and on. Honestly, I'm so excited about what I've got. Now, look, I was a bit torn about what I might play next. Because I've got, honestly, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I'm going to show you. But I thought what we might do next is, I wonder if it's this. If this is the one. I think it might be this. No. No, it's going to be this. Right. So that Santa clip was from not that long ago, I think, 2019, and Santa joined us. We had a really roaring time, remember? But this next clip is from 2014, from the very, very first Christmas show that we did. I think Mandy might have been the week before, not this. This is the proper Christmas Blissmas. So and this, I know that I've played her singing before, but this was the barmaid at the time, who was a student, and she's from the Faroe Islands. I'll tell you more afterwards. Here we go. Oh, followed by another regular at the time, but it's just a really nice wee thing. So we're going to have this, and then I'll tell you afterwards. So first of all, just listen. It's lovely.
And now the heavens low, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence, who are mistaken. But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. It's in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, it's in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, oh, 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 the violence causes silence, who are mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. It's in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, it's in your head, zombie, zombie.
You're all about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass. Pretty clear. You know I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it, shake it. I see the wins, yeah, I ain't no Photoshop, but I can fake it, just like you're supposed to do. And I get all the buzz and all the grace. I got all the right junk in all the right places. Moves you to me, no watch your style. Just said girls like a little more booty to hold at night. You know I won't be no stick figure singer all night long. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass. No trouble, all about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. My mama, she told me to worry about your style. 'Cause girls need a little more beauty to hold tonight. You know I won't be no stick figure singer, go bar the door. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. You know I'm Cause you know I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass. I hope this something I might know.
Fall over.
Wow, Mike Abbott, he might be all about that bass. Check this bass. Check this bass, the bass. Anyway, just to clear some things up that are in the chat. If you're not on the chat, it's because you're not signed into livestream.com, and we pay to be live streamers, which means that people can sign in for free and join the chat. So it costs you nothing if you're watching. It costs you absolutely nothing. You just have to sign up, and then we notify you when we're streaming, and it means you can join in the chat. Now, you may have seen the chat and decided not to join in, and if you're in the chat but not speaking, welcome to the bar. You can see it is always a little bit bedlamish, and of course it's Christmas, so I think one or two have already been on the sherries. Looking at the chat, I haven't yet, because I didn't have the brain capacity to do all of this tonight and drink sherbet as well. Anyway, so that was Herbie, and I can't remember her last name. Ruth might remember, but she is originally from the Faroe Islands. She lives now, she stays here in Scotland, and I do believe that she's had at least one child, so congratulations and happy Christmas to her. But I'd never met anybody from the Faroe Islands before, and when you look on the map, it's a very long way away. And then after that, Gordon Monroe, who he's all about the bass, because he's actually really a bass player, and he was playing in the band Preacher, and we'll be seeing him shortly because he's had a couple of he's had a guitar and bass project in the workshop for quite a while. If you're watching, Gordon, 2022 is your year. So happy Christmas, everybody, and it's not too early, it's never too early to say I love you all. And because what a year or two it's been, eh? Now I'm not going to get maudlin, however much drinking I do. I'm not going to get maudlin because it is Christmas, and the whole point of tonight was to have a party and celebrate. I might not have much time to be in the chat because I've got to keep my wits about me. So anyway, do you want to know what's coming up next? Because actually, have I forgotten? No, I haven't. Now, my next video is quite unusual, and I don't know if any of you've seen it before. I think it's brilliant. Now, there is a guy called Neil Sumner, who some of you might know because he's been up here. He's built guitars. He's built at least one electric, maybe even two. I think he might have been all about the bass as well at some point, and he started an acoustic. And Neil has over since the beginning of lockdown, he has been the admin and one of the driving forces in this amazing Facebook group, which if you haven't come across it, you need to go look at it, and it's called the Virtual Jukebox. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's either the viral or the virtual jukebox. I'll have to look it up. But what they did was people request. This was right at the beginning of lockdown. They made requests for songs, and then people made them. And some people went to great lengths, and it got it just started off with people. Right at the beginning of lockdown last year, people, lots of people didn't have very good equipment, and it was all a bit. The sound wasn't great, and then people got better and better at it, and there were collaborations and also, honestly, it's an amazing wealth. And Neil kept a list of the requests, and people are still going back and filling them in because some of them are pretty hard. Anyway, yada yada. But I saw this and I think this is amazing, so I asked him permission, if him and I believe anyway, I just want to play this because this is definitely a Merry Christmas song, and it is so it's a song of our times, folks. So sit back, pour yourself a drink and enjoy this.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Things are feeling stressed,
Take a look on the evening news.
full of the COVID blues, vaccinations, masks, and all the rest.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Tests are such a bore, and a positive lateral flow means you really mustn't go past your own front door.
The risk is greatly reduced if your vaccine is boosted against the Omicron strain.
With masks on your faces in all public places, we hope the bugs to contain.
And Mom and Dad are hoping that the schools don't close again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere we see,
there's a party at number 10 in breach of the rules again.
it might be time to face some scrutiny. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
All around the town,
Just keep washing your hands with soap. And
everybody hope that we don't lock
down.
Just keep washing your hands with soap.
And everybody hope that we don't lock down. That we don't lock down.
Is that not brilliant? Neil's in the chat. He's in the chat. And now I think your singing partner is called Audrey. Am I wrong? Seamless, right? What a beautiful thing. You'll have to tell me in the chat what her name is. I meant to check it before. I was in a bit of a rush. Really sorry. But honestly, what a brilliant thing. And obviously they're in different places. Neil, tell me. Neil Aaron Summer, tell me what her name is. But well done. And actually, if you enjoyed that, most of the stuff on the viral jukebox on Facebook is the... Did he say viral? Honestly, my memory's like a sieve. The virtual jukebox. On Facebook, there's a massive back catalogue now because people have been making for such a long time, and Neil has a spreadsheet. He has a spreadsheet of the songs that people have done, and they're covered. The songs that haven't been covered. It's quite something. Honestly, it's really impressive. And it's all, I mean, obviously there are some people who are in there that are professional musicians and have really good kit, but there's all sorts of people. There's families, it's just brilliant, and all sorts of different. There were two separate places. Look, I'm looking at the chat. Viral jukebox, thank you. Ruth, ask Neil what the name of the female singer is. I think it's Audrey. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But anyway, so thank you, Neil, absolute belter. Right. So there's a bar to be hit. Let me see if I can. I've got things, you see, I've got all sorts of wonderful stuff to play, all with a Christmassy theme. We've got all manner of stuff. I'm just having a little look right now. This I don't know if I played this last year. I don't know if I did. If I didn't, I should have done. So I'm playing it now. Neil, tell me a name. Right, I'll have to try and look it up. But anyway. No, just checking. I do need a drink. Brian B. Power. I do. I'm going to get one, but this clip's really short. So, and I've got to remember to take my lights off before I run away. So this is from 2000 and I think it's 2015, Christmas 2015. I only recall this song. I only ever remember him doing it once. Right, I don't think it's ever been done before or since. So here we go. This, for those of you who were regulars before COVID and, either in the bar or online, you'll recognise this man. So anyway, I'll say no more. Just watch it. But it's a song, a Christmas song.
All right. You asked me for a festive song, and I'm a devout heathen. All right. Here's the get it. All right. Christmas in Australia is Christmas in paradise. Christmas in Australia is basically bloody nice. Bruce goes steady with Sheila, and Sheila goes steady with Bruce. If you ain't got a Christmas suntan, you're a pommy and you ain't no use. Before an Australian Christmas, got a party down on the beach. So you close there in Christmas carols, you should have heard a screech. The silent night put the birds to flight. The words you hear only seldom. Morrison Royal, Bruce's city, in the little town of Melbourne. Oh, Christmas in Australia is Christmas in paradise. Christmas in Australia is basically bloody nice. Bruce goes steady with Sheila, and Sheila goes steady with Bruce. If you don't have a Christmas suntan, you're a pommy, ain't your use. And it goes on and on. You can imagine how it...
Howdy folks, welcome back to the Lockdown Lounge, or the Limbo Lounge, or whatever lounge we've got. Here's a song from Elvis Costello. It's called Good Years for the Roses. I can hardly bear the sight of lipstick on the cigarettes there in the ashtray. Lying cold the way you left them, at least your lips caressed them while you packed. And the lip print on the half-filled cup of coffee that you poured and didn't drink. At least you thought you wanted it. It's so much more than I could say for me. What a good year for the roses. Many blooms still linger there. The law could stand another mowing. Funny, I don't even care. As you turn to walk away.
Funny, I don't even care. Have I played the wrong one? Right. Honestly, you're right. I remember now. See, right, Mike, you need to give your videos some kind of names, because they come out with these really long letters and I get jumbled up. Anyway, that was nice, wasn't it? Elvis Costello. Who doesn't love a bit of Elvis Costello? Well, I tell you who doesn't. It's the wrong time of year for it. So we need a bit of this now. We're back at it. We're back. We're back in the Christmas theme. Seamless.
Don't forget your sack. Well, I can stroll on the old long walk with the Men, little girl, we stopped to talk and a fine South day. And I asked your friends, what's a fella to do? Her hair was black and her eyes are blue. And you're right then, I'll be taking a twirl. Dance all to a prom with a golden girl. We were halfway there when the rains came down over the She asked me up to her flat downtown, fine South day. And I asked your friends, what's a fella to do? Her hair was black and her eyes are blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a golden girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and took it home. I ask you now, what's a fella to do? Her hair was black and her eyes are blue. I've traveled around, been all over this world, 'cause I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of a bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise. I just sleep out of my eyes. Shaving razors cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy dream. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once started me as a white knight on his street. Now you know how happy I can be, and our good times start and end without $1 to spend. How much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? what can it be to the daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Santa's.
Yeah. 1, 2, yes, that's more like it. Do you know he's a plainclothes Santa? He does undercover work. And his deputy's up there at the barn, that other man with a white beard. But I am Santa!
Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Summer stars are in the sky. Hit the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. We'll go dancing at the cave. We'll go kissing on the strand. Take our clothes off in the moonlight. Skinny dipping hand in hand. Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Some stars are in the sky. Get the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. We start drinking in the twilight. Keep it up until the dawn. In both bars because there's no guards. Take our names and send us home. Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Summer stars are in the sky. Get the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. I'm getting weary of the city. Seems so many things have changed. Let's head off to Nora Daly's home. Where she walked it never rained. Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Some stars are in the sky. Get the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. If it's tall and wild white horses and the swells in the bed, I won't care if the boat can't sail. She will get home some other day. Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Some stars are in the sky. Get the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. Won't you meet me on Clear Island? Some stars are in the sky. Get the ferry up from Rudolph. We wave all the kids goodbye. We wave all the kids goodbye. We wave all the kids goodbye. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Had to leg it. Happy Christmas, folks. I've been working really hard so that we can try and have a few days where we don't think about anything except a wee dram and some nice food. That's what we're working really hard for. And I was hoping to have everything done by tonight so I could kick my shoes off, throw the car keys, you know, like just, but anyway, haven't quite finished, but at least it's the day before Christmas Eve. We have actually, in years gone by, been doing stuff on Christmas Day, but not this year. So that was Santa and his little helper, and yeah, I loved it. Sorry about the gap, and yeah, sorry for replaying. Somebody in the chat, someone has a really good memory. And anyway, wasn't having any of that. And sorry, Bill, if you liked it. Sorry. Right. Oh, so listen, I have to say, Graham Taylor. Hello. So long. Honestly, do you know, today, I'm going to say this now, but today I actually came over. I had a really dark kind of day today, with a brief bit of joy, and actually that kind of that pulled me out of it. Had some visitors this afternoon, and stood at the gate in the rain. Sorry about that, but anyway, because I realised that the problem is that there are so many of you lovely people, and I just haven't got enough time. Well, normally in the course of a couple of years I would have caught up with everybody, and just, you know, naturally, by osmosis, etc. And it's just not been that way, has it? And that does make me really sad, because I feel like I've a lot, you know, this sort of, I don't know whether I'm odd or weird, I don't know, but I just feel like I'm kind of connected to people, and I feel like a lot of those connections have been completely severed this last year, and it doesn't do me any good. Anyway, not getting maudlin. I've put my hat on today. I've got kind of dressed up to try and get that feeling back, and I'm hoping, I am more optimistic about 2022, whatever happens, because I think, yeah, I'll hopefully I'll have worked out what I want to do when I grow up and what my new life's going to be like. But hey, let's not go down that road now. So let's have some more blooming fabulousness. Honestly, I am so spoilt. I'm spoilt for choice. I've got so much to choose from. I don't know where to go next, but I think I've decided that I want this, because I accidentally clicked on this earlier, because normally I don't watch the videos that people send, and I try not to. Well, you can tell that's why I get them mixed up, so I try not to. But this, oh, lovely. So have a little bit of this, everybody.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are see how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Fedora George on the piano. Hey.
Oh, was that not lovely? And really apt, because what I was just saying before was, yeah, miss every connection, all the people. Felt like for many years I felt like I had my sort of, I don't know, not a Borg exactly, but felt very, very connected, and yeah, and now I don't. So but I want to say that I have found doing Thursday nights has just been the one thing that has kind of kept me somehow connected, not like I like to be, and I'm hoping that I can somehow re-get that. But anyway, that George, thank you, Fedora George, and I don't know what we call Mashed Mabbott. Does it say Mash? Yeah, I think so. Thank you both, because that is such a beautiful song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Yeah, me and Mark played that once, but I might tell you about that later. So honestly, God, I'm spoiled. I'm absolutely spoiled. Now, I'm going to play this. You've seen it before, probably last year, but I actually don't care. And there's one of you, who's always on about me repeating stuff. You won't mind either.
This is I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus to the tune of Vienna. Under the mistletoe, last night she didn't see me creep down the stairs, oh down the stairs to have a peep. Then I saw Mum tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard, so snowy white. What a laugh! She thought I was tucked up in my bedroom, thought I was fast asleep. What a laugh it would have been if Daddy had seen. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, gonna tell my dad, gonna tell my dad. What a laugh! This is I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus to the tune of
Oh, fab. Pauline Valence. Now, it's my to my utter slackness this last few weeks that I've not really been in touch with, well, I've hardly been in touch with anybody, but I haven't had time to contact her. I've contacted her this week, and hopefully I will have some new films for you in the new year. But what a fantastic couple of years she's had. Well, she's had a career, lifetime of career, but also, you know, she's kept us all going in lockdown as well, hasn't she? So yeah, everything and all that. But I need to keep going, because otherwise I'm not going to get through all the wonderful things that I want to show you tonight. Hello to Steve McLean, he's in the chat. You're getting lots of warm and furries about you playing with Carl. I think I showed that last week. So hang about, and I hope Dode's still there, because I've got a special bit of film that I found for Dode. So don't go away. It's exciting. Anyway, my next film was sent by a man who's had an interesting, what a career he's had. He's done all sorts of interesting things. He's a walk. Honestly, he's walked in Californian mountains. He's walked across Spain. He's done all sorts, right? But he's also a cracking songwriter and a really lovely man. And so anyway, he sent us this. I haven't watched it, but have a little bit of this. He's looking very seasonal, and it's the wonderful Andy Cartmel.
Afterglow. I had the fortune to meet you 1 second in time. We were 1 in a billion underneath those city lights, but I lost you in the beauty of the afterglow. Never thought I was searching, and then I found you in a crowd of lonely others. The only trails I held was you. Please think of me in the beauty of the afterglow. Lost again, but I'll stop searching, 'cause you were my perfect view. I hear your laughter in the silence and turn to see the beauty of the afterglow.
So that is the Fantabulous Starsky with it's a rough, it's a track that he's working on anyway, so it's obviously not finished, but what a beautiful sound with for those of you who are not from Ayr or have not been here, those are some views of our amazing coastline, and it's not really surprising, is it, if you look at those views, that we have creative people here that do amazing things and make amazing music. And yeah, I feel like there have been the odd Bill Allison was saying in the chat that Thursdays have been good for him, and I'm really glad, because there have been moments where I've thought, like, am I? I mean, I know you're all there chatting, and that's great. But I have had my moments where I've thought, you know, is it by, you know, are we done? Is it, you know, is any of this needed? But I then remind myself that there's still things to be promoted. There's still people to be put on the map, and that's not what this last year has been about. It's been mainly about keeping ourselves sane and celebrating by looking at some of the most amazing bits of music that have been played in air. You know, really, the archive is fantastic. Plus, of course, people are sending things in. But I think maybe looking forward, that's what I should do some more of next year, is try to, you know, do more of a platform for, you know, for promoting things that are going on. And I don't mean like promoting so we get a backhander. What I mean is, you know, signposting, pointing people to the amazing stuff that's going on. I think I try and do that, but as I'm a bit like, oh, what's their name? I mean, if it wasn't for Ruth, then, you know, there wouldn't be, the signposting would be a bit crap, let's face it. Anyway, Starsky Music, you can look him up, and it's Starsky that this year he had a song in a Netflix special, which I did see got mixed reviews, but actually it's a Christmas, it's a, you know, heartwarming Christmas film, and, you know, Americans aren't always very good at doing accents, are they? But it's a beautiful song set in a beautiful place, and anyway, we love him, we love Starsky. So what can I play for you next? Well, I've got two things, right? Dode, if you're still there, don't go away, right? So what's happening next is this. Where is it? This is happening next. This is happening next because, oh no, what am I like? Yeah. This is happening next because of somebody who's appeared in the chat. And go on. We're going. Here we go. And before anybody picks me up on the Christmas thing, fancy dress.
Trace the lines on my face. Do they show my disgrace? Is that why you shine from my embrace? Feels like I'm giving chase, like I'm losing this race. I'm trying hard to keep up with your pace. Do you feel like slowing down? Do you still want me around? I just need to hear it. Oh, I just need to hear it from you now. 'Cause I'm hopeless and I'm helpless. I see your answer like you've never run before. Just forgetting what we swore. You leave me lying, burnt out on the floor. Was it all the things I liked made you hit the blind? I just need to hear it. Oh, I just need to hear it from you now. 'Cause I'm heartless and I'm helpless and I need an trace the lines on my face. Do they show my disgrace? Is that why you shine from my embrace? Do you feel like slowing down? Do you still want me around? I just need to hear it. Oh, I just need to hear it from you now. 'Cause I'm hopeless and I'm helpless and I need an answer. I just need to hear it for myself. 'Cause I'm hopeless and I'm helpless. I need an answer. Cheers, thank you.
Fancy old school?
Well, this might be a sing-along one. You might all have known this at some point in your life, and I want you all to help me out and sing along with it. Go something like this. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down on me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I was blue as a boy can be. When I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? All the ghosts of Ellis down on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him. They just hung around his tomb. Now there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, sing! I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? They got catfish on the table. Ooh, yeah, they do. They got gospel in the air. Hallelujah. Reverend Green will be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. We got a prayer in Memphis. Now Muriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood. How they brought me down to see her. She asked me if I would do a little number as I sang with all my might. She said, "Tell me, are you a Christian child?" And I said, "Man, I am tonight." When I'm walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I Memphis. I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking in Memphis. And do I feel the way I feel? Put on my blue sweat shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. We touched down in the land of the Delta Blues. In the middle of the pouring rain.
Mojo! Now, folks, Kelly and Brian, right? They've sent us a message. Look, that's them there. Now, Kelly and Brian, I know they're in the van, right? But I thought, this is them from behind. This is them, so you're not identifiable, right? And if you want me to show the picture when you get home, you'll have to tell me in the chat if you want me to show your faces. But look and see that, those two guitars, right? I'm not, no word of a lie. Me and Mark had a little boo when this arrived, right? Because Brian, oh, I've gone all emotional, but Brian made those two guitars. He made himself an acoustic, and he made one for Kelly as well, like a parlour guitar. See if you can you see? And that's how we know them, because he said he got Mark's, you know, he got the online course as a gift, and that's what he's done this year. He's made them both guitars, and we honestly, I can't tell you, these are things that keep us going. So happy Christmas to you in Canada, wherever you're going. We're in the truck with you. You can't get away from us. I do need a wee though. So anyway, that, my friends, before that was Long Day Living. So that was Stevie and Kenny, with a guest spot from Mojo, you know, Kenny and Mojo used to write songs together before Long Day Living, and Mojo, I think he lives on the south coast now, somewhere down near Portsmouth way. Anyway, I think Mojo is in quite a serious rock band, like a kind of rock band. That just looks silly, doesn't it? Pink hat like that with me. Anyway, it's Christmas, everybody. All excellent. And yes, you see, another question. Ruth said she likes that version of Hit the Black with Mojo, because it reminds her of the old days, and you know, that song, that last song. And that's another thing I've sort of tussled with, is are you just watching a mad old woman dip through her memory box, you know, and is that all this is? And then, which you might well say, TV, nothing, zip it, right? But the thing is, my memory box is full of the most amazing things. Anyway, in the chat today, there've been comments, things have been said, right? And this next clip is dedicated to a man who's in the chat, who has done us all proud over this last couple of years, and that's Dode. Now, I know we've thanked him in a variety of ways over the last year. We've thanked him all, and hopefully lots more than us have thanked him for his work. He's a local paramedic, well, Stranraer. He's a paramedic, and he worked really hard to pass his exams, and that was, I think, just before all this nonsense started, and so he didn't imagine that any of this was going to happen, did you, Dode? And I want you to know that we all really appreciate what you're doing. And we've had a couple of emergencies in the pub, a couple of medical emergencies, and I've got to tell you, it makes me feel very sort of safe when Dode's been about, because he just got such a way with him, such a lovely way with him when it comes to emergencies. He's very calm. Anyway, so Dode, thank you. So I found this clip because I wanted to thank you personally, and the clip isn't connected to my thanks for you, right? It's just that this clip reminded me of you, and anyway, I thought, Dode, this is Dode. This has just got to be for Dode, right? Excuse me, that's my nose running. And there's been a couple of comments, so we'll just go ahead. I did think though that if COVID didn't drive him mad, and us lot on Thursdays didn't send him round, this will. Thanks, Dode.
All right. Now, if you've got a shaky thing, one of Santa's shaky things, doing me. Yes, I can hear you. Right. Right. Santa, identify. Santa's coming round with his big reds. No, for your jingly things. You need your jingly things back. I don't know. What are we doing? No. Oh.
On one horse open sleigh, all the fields we go, laughing, ha ha ha. So that's making music bright. All our fun it is to ride on one horse sleigh tonight. Oh. Hey.
Ooh, right, thank goodness it's only once a year, eh? I can honestly say we've never done that. That's a bliss. Bell first, my head is ringing. Right. This is mine, actually.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to She Be Say. My name is James Bissett. You cry, Jacques Bisset? Je dis, Fontainebleau. The holiday season is upon us. The holiday season has arrived. Whew. So to cheer you all up, here's something a bit more summery instead. Do feel free to dance around with a nice cool cocktail if you want. As always, we have the She Be Say Quintet with us. It's in B flat, people. No capos, please. We're professionals. You joining in or what? There we go. she'd be around forever. Sophisticated and kinda sexy, hair in a peekaboo, Fontaine blue. Olive skin and diamond eyes, there's a recipe to tantalize. That wink was positively continental, another rendezvous with Fontaine blue. But Papa says she's no good for you. Don't you see she's not our kind? We'll find a local gal you can settle down. Truth is there's no one else quite like Fontaine blue. Me down to meet her family. Pasta, tomatoes, garlic and chili. The wine was spicy and kinda sweet. I love the taste of you, Fontaine blue. But Papa says she's no good for you. Don't you see she's not our kind? We'll find a local gal and you can settle down. Truth is there's no one else quite like Fontaine blue. No goodbye. The ministry said it's time to fly. Sitting here drinking sorry lager. Here's to you, Fontaine blue. The Papa says she's no good for you. Don't you see she's not our kind? We'll find a local gal and you can settle down. Truth is there's no one else quite like Fontaine blue. Thank you very much. That was Fontainebleau. Have a lovely holiday if you've got one. And see you next year. Bye.
Oh, that was awesome. And what a groove. That was James Bisset. Fontainebleau. Awesome. Thank you. And you always say it's a bit rough, but it's brilliant. There was a little disappointment though, Jim. I'm going to have a word with you really, because people were quite upset about the lack of ducks on the curtains. I don't know if you've burnt them, because they've disappeared and there's been consternation. I get emails about it all the time. Fantastic. Groovy. Oh my goodness, can you believe what time it is? So we're running over a little bit, if you don't mind, because I've saved some things. I've saved things and I'm going to play them whether you like it or not. And if you've got to leave, if you're working tomorrow and you've got to leave, then you'll just have to play back later, tomorrow, whenever. Now, I've got a list of things that I have to say. So the first thing I want to say is that I want to send an Acoustic Bliss, message of love and positivity and healing. And I want you all to send your healing love to Simon Atkinson, who has been waiting for most of fucking lockdown for an operation, and he I believe has had it today, and you know, it's just wonderful. So love to you, Simon. I know he usually watches on catch up. I don't know if he'll feel up to watching tomorrow, but we wish you all the best, and we're so glad, because we hope that this means when things open up and you're healed, that you'll be back playing again, because I bet you've missed that too. So yeah, and it's lovely to have some good news. It really is lovely to have some good news. So congratulations to him, and that might sound like a weird thing, but he has waited. It does feel like congratulations, because I think it was a bit unexpected. So anyway, on that note, I mean, I said earlier about friends and missing everybody, and I just want to say a few things before I start to wind you up. This is not the time to go and put the kettle on or go to the bog and not hear this. You'll have to rewind. Anyway, I want to say thanks really, because this year, yada, you know what this year and the last year's been like. But I want to firstly thank all of you listeners and watchers who tune in, and I know that there's people that watch you know, later on and watch tomorrow, and thank you, because I don't know who you all are, but I see the numbers, and it makes me feel like well, I'm doing something worthwhile with my life. But those of you who are named, those of you that are in the chat, and there's too many of you to mention, but you're there week in, week out. I love that you say hello to each other, and I love that we've sort of yeah, it is like our own little bar. And those of you who don't speak in the bar but watch, you know, we know you're there, and we really appreciate that. And I just want to give a shout out to Pat Jordan, who I know he's been in there and I haven't seen him, but I know that his friends in Ireland watch as well, and also Paddy and Bernie and Roy and Liz, to you, because it feels like forever since I saw you. I've driven past you on a pavement at some point and waved, you know, but that's it. And I want to also say a big thank you to Moira. She's not in the chat tonight, and Ruth particularly, because they have been, you know, amazing in supporting certainly, you know, last year's or early, before the pub opened up again, you know, amazing, sending me stuff, looking after me, reminded me of things. Moira, you know, did all sorts of things with the photos. So Moira, if you're watching this on catch up, you know, thank you. And Ruth, it's so nice to have you back. I feel bereft when you're not there on a Thursday. I am bereft. It's not right without you. Just saying. You know, there really is too many people to thank in person, but I wanted to say that generally. And there's a few people that you know, I've just lost contact with, and if you're watching this, please message me, because it matters, you know. And if there's some of you that I haven't been in touch with, you might have sent me emails and I've not seen them, or whatever. Our life has been turned upside down. So please, if you want to, just message me or email me, carol@baileyguitars.co.uk, because I always liked to get letters when I was a child, and I do love getting emails, nice emails that is. So thank you. Anyway. Yep. So I want to change the mood slightly, because I want to play this next thing, because this is my little thank you. Well, I don't know whether it is a thank you. I don't know whether you'll think it's a treat or not. But I found this, and we're going to play this now because I don't want to play it near the end. And it's for all of you. This is my favourite Christmas song. And Duffy usually asks for it, but I think it makes him bar humbug. And anyway, so I am amazed, because I found this when I've been in one of the trawls that I've been doing of our archive and the deepest pits of our computer files. I found this, and it's quite amazing. I'm not entirely sure what year it is, but it's quite a while ago. So not finished with you yet, but
They're cutting down the trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on, but it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a little money and quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. Well, he tried hard to please me, you know. He put me at ease, and he loved me so naughty. He made me weak at the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, you know. I'm selfish, I'm bad, and I've got lost the best bed that I've ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. Oh, It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down the trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate
Evening, blissy people. Slightly less acoustic, slightly more bliss today. I've got my acoustic down there in case I need it later. Johnny Be Good. But a little known fact, very little known, in fact you, apart from me, you may be the only people to know this now, is that before Chuck Berry wrote, recorded, released Johnny Be Good, he did another very similar track that has, until today, lain undiscovered in the vaults, unheard by any human ears. And rather than doing Johnny Be Good, I thought it'd be slightly more interesting to do that other track instead. So, it's Bye Bye, special Bailey guitar. And I shall dig out the acoustic and swap guitars and do the other song instead. So sorry, no Chuck Berry. The Master. Right, TV4 String's been practicing a bit while I've been away. So I'd give him a bass solo to introduce this one. He's really been practicing that note. Shine, and there's nothing to do with all that time. Lived a happy couple out in the wild. They got friendly and they had a child. Didn't call him Johnny, Johnny would be good. They called him Jimmy Bissett, why he's never understood. Hey, hey, Jimmy, Jimmy Bissett. Hey, 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 Jimmy, Jimmy Bissett. He learned to pick, he learned to strum. Jimmy practiced hard, he used 5 fingers and a thumb. He learned to do the duck walk till the ducks got taken down. Then he found his ding-a-ling, he waved that thing around. One day he got his lucky break, he got his biggest wish. He turned up at the pub that night and played the special bliss. Hey, hey, play Jimmy, play. Hey, 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 play Jimmy, play. The crowds they would clap and the crowds they would cheer. Little Bimmy Grisey was quite a balladeer. He learned from fancy suits and he danced under the lights. He wore his special makeup and he combed his hair just right. He was a star attraction when he played the special bliss. Girls and boys and others, hey, no one could resist. said, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. No, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. A wise old-hatted lady, prone to reminisce, said, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. One thing to tell you, and I tell you that it's this, that you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. You can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. No, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. A wise old-hatted lady, prone to reminisce, said, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. She was quite explicit. You can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. Hey, hey, play Jimmy, play. Hey, 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 play Jimmy, play. Play Jimmy, be safe. You can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. No, you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. There's one thing to tell you, and I tell you that it's this, that you can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. Little Jimmy Biscuit, really, really is it. You can't beat a little bit of biscuit in your bliss. Little Jimmy Biscuit, really, really is it. Evening.
Oh, immortalised. I don't know what to say. Jimbo Bissett, honestly, you can't beat a little bit of Bissett in your bliss. You can't beat it. Did I say that? Or did the Mad Cat lady say it? I don't know. Honestly, seriously, Bissett, James Bissett, I've got to say to you, I was going to thank all of you separately. I was going to thank TV after this for sending us some absolutely hilarious and also some very musical, like some interesting stuff. Some of the Sally's poems were quite moving. So brilliant videos. Thank you. But week on week, James Bissett, you have had the groove. You really have, and I know that you've put a lot of effort into your videos as well. And some of them have been stunning visually. And last week, the last time, the one with the all the different takes was wonderful. I know that everybody, because I get messages about this as well, appreciates your videos, because you've got some kind of groove. That is what a tribute. What a tribute. You can't beat a little bit of Bissett in your bliss. You can't beat it. Awesome. Thank you, Tony. And so whilst I'm at it, I might as well thank the rest of you. Thank you to Mike. Mike Mabbott, he's every week, he was the first person, and every week he's done something for us. And I hope those of you that have been watching over the period of time have seen how much effort they've all put into sorting their sound out, because it's not easy. It really isn't easy to record at home if you weren't already set up for it. It's a massive learning curve. In fact, I was thinking that when we were watching Starsky's video earlier, because I remember him putting out a plea earlier on, like what mic should I use, because nobody was used to doing this, except people who had studios. So thank you also to Tiff and George, to Harpy G, because they've been sending in videos and they've made some beautiful things, some really beautiful things for us. I'm hoping that I will be able to put a playlist on. I just needs time. A playlist on Acoustic Bliss of some of these, because there's some absolute corkers. I've got a bit of. Let me just got my list. Yeah. So they're the main people. I mean, other people, obviously Pauline, other people have sent me videos that they've made, but those people in particular. And of course, Steve Duncan, he sent us videos. He's made videos, and Helen McLaughlin, both of them, and I know that they are a little bit shy and they don't always like putting themselves forward, but we've really appreciated it over this last year. It's been absolutely brilliant. So thank you to you for that. And I can't oh, I'm gonna have to watch it quite often. When it's all over, I go back and try and find the funny bits, just to make myself laugh before I go to bed. I think I'm gonna be playing that one. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, TV, you dafty. Yes, well, no, I haven't. Yeah, and of course, Mandy and Big Dave. And actually, I couldn't find a Christmas video from them. Actually, and I paid them a couple of weeks ago, so I didn't put them forward because I really had too much material for tonight, really. And I haven't finished with you yet, but I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that because that was wonderful. So we are almost. We're not quite there. Let me just look at my list. Ooh, right. I'm looking at the time. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I just wanted, this is from Christmas time, 2015, I think. And this man has had a cracking year, and talking about promotion, unless, well, actually, I'm not really sure what's happening. It might have been cancelled. He was due to play at the Smoking Goat in Ayr, and I was going to plug it. I think it was Hogmanay, but I have a feeling that many things have been cancelled. But anyway, this man has had an absolutely cracking year, and he didn't come to Acoustic Bliss very often because it was a school night and he was a teacher. Well, he is a teacher, but as you know, I have a happy place. This man was on my list of happy places way before the country saw him. So we're gonna have a little bit of this, and then we're gonna come back for our sort of grand finales. So have a little bit of this. I'm going to go to the bar and get myself a drink. You should do the same, and then we're gonna start to wind ourselves up towards Christmas Eve. Oh no, it helps if you actually put the video on. Hey. Oh, come on. Honestly, I was so discombobulated by honestly, a song about James Bissett. That's just amazing. Honestly, amazing. Right, here we go. Lap this up.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a cover. Probably you know this song, so if you know the song, please sing along. It's called Wild World by Cat Stevens. Na 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 la 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 la. Now that I've lost everything to you, you say I wanna start something new, and it's thinking about how you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, and if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of our friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of right anywhere. Ooh, baby, peace of our world. It's time to get by, just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, peace of our world. I always remember you like a smile. You know that I know what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. And if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of it anywhere. Come on with me. Ooh, baby, peace of our world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, peace of our world. I always remember you like a smile, girl. And if you wanna leave, take could get, or could get a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot about it anyway. Ooh, baby, peace and power. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, peace and power. Always remember you like a smile. Ooh, baby, peace and power. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, peace and power. I always remember you like a child. I think I drank too much. I can't play the chords anymore. Oh.
Yes, so that is the amazing Jezza, and Neil in the chat was saying what a cracking version, and so I don't know if Neil might not recognise him either, but that was Jeremy Lviv, who I think he got to the semi-finals of The Voice this year, and what many people, well, maybe hopefully after that programme, if you watched it, I would have realised that he's a really clever, he's a clever man, but he's also a multi-instrumentalist, and he excuse me, it's the Guinness. He plays piano. He really is a very musical person. He writes as well, and I think he's got an album. I don't know if it's been released yet. I'm a bit out of touch, but he has got an album, and he's a genuine musician, but he's also a really genuine person, and a lot of the gigs that he did around and about these parts he did to raise money for a variety of charities. So if there was an album to look out for this year, I would look out for Jeremy Lviv, because it will be worth, musically it would be worth having, and yeah, and whatever, I don't know whether he's raising money for anything or not, but Ruth might know. But either way, he is, he is a musician, and I know last year several times My Happy Place is him covering Michael Jackson song, but that's for another day. So we're on a happy note. We've had our laughs, we've had our fun, haven't we? So I've got 3 last videos, right, to show you, and I've chosen the order very strictly, so I hope you've enjoyed our Christmas, our little Christmas knockabout. Oh right, yes, okay, I've actually got 4 videos because I've remembered there's 2 at the end. Okay, so this, my friends, this is quite some video. It is a visual, it's a stunning visual thing. It's an unusual Christmas song. It's an unusual song for Christmas, but it's stunning visually, and it is stunning visually, and it's, I've not heard this song before. Some of you might, some of you haven't, but it's a treat. So we're almost, I mean, we're not that far away from Christmas Eve, and are you feeling a bit Christmassy? Look, got my sparkly dress on. Anyway, I am not as sparkly as this next video, so please enjoy.
Got my fingers on the windows. The snow makes this a prison. Tomorrow will be Christmas Day. I took you drinking to say the things that I needed to say.
You drank me under the table like you always do. The radio just plays away those same old songs every single year. We drink, we sing, and I forget the things that I need you to hear. And we argue as the snow seals us in for the night. You say Santa Claus is coming, but I don't care what that song says, it's never gonna sound quite right. And this ain't New Jersey, Father Christmas is coming to town. You throw your drink in my face, throw that look in my direction, and the radio plays on and on. Those same old songs every single year. We drink, we sing, on the state we're in, but it's Christmas, my dear. The workman grit the roads as the barman grits his teeth. He's praying that the storm, when he's up over London, he knows he shouldn't drive. He'd be sleeping in his car, and that just ain't no good. The floorboards of the pub, they just buckle with our love, 'cause when we fight I love you more, like your favorite film. It's a wonderful life, you've seen it 100 times, but you don't get bored. You don't get bored, no you don't get bored. 11:30, Christmas Eve turning into Christmas Day. I ask you how you're feeling, you answer I'm aging. I remember what I need to say, like Jimmy Stewart in the film that you hold so dear. I may have had a bit to drink, I may have done some dumb things, but I'm glad the storm has trapped me here with you. And the barman grits his teeth. He's praying that the storm, well, he's up over London. He knows he shouldn't drive. He'd be sleeping in his car, that just ain't no good. And the floorboards of the pub, they just buckle with our love, 'cause when we fight I love you more, like your favorite film. It's a wonderful life, you've seen it 1,000 times, but you don't get bored. No you don't get bored, no you don't get bored. Same old songs fill the air. We drink, we sing, all the state we're in. Here's to another year.
Visual aural feast, sparklier than me, wonderful. Thank you, Neil. Now it's called Ain't New Jersey. I think that's right, is it? Ain't New Jersey. Neil, you'll have to tell people who it's by because I've forgotten already. But what a thing. And those were, if you aren't in the chat, what you can't see is that those were pictures of the Christmas lights at Kew Gardens down in London, which is not far from where our Neil stays. And what a beautiful, it's beautiful, visually stunning, and it is sparklier than me, which is saying something for Christmas, because I do like me bling. But as Tev pointed out, orchestration, beautiful, lot of effort, honestly, and this is what I mean. But see, a long time ago, I used to think that if you didn't have, if you weren't a professional, if you didn't have all the kit, if you couldn't do it properly, then it wouldn't be right. And what I absolutely love about open mic, about what we do, and about what all of you do, is that it isn't about making perfection or spending huge amounts of hours, which Neil said he did. Sometimes you get lost, and it's great to make something amazing, but it isn't all about that. Some of the funniest, entertaining, the most beautiful videos have just been one person in front of a microphone. It's the feeling, isn't it? It's the love that's put in and that we get out of it, and it isn't, as you all know, it isn't about flash production. Sometimes I mean, and I'm not saying, Neil, please don't think I'm saying that was flash production. It's just, it's stunning, it's beautiful. What I mean is that we don't have to have the music, the purse, the budgets of Netflix or Sony to be able to make great music. And if you've been with us even only watching for a few weeks, if you go back over the last few years worth of Acoustic Bliss, it's just astonishing. It's astonishing to me. And if ever I needed proof that music is it's for everybody, then well, there it is, it's all there. So thank you to all of you, because it needs everybody. I always say this, it needs absolutely everybody, wherever you are. Bliss and music and creativity and theatre and all those things, they need all of us, and I think COVID has maybe taught us that, because we need it too, don't we? So anyway, because we're going to end on a happiness, and that was the sparkliness. So I have 3 things left. There's no order of preference. There's not like a top billing or anything on this. It's picking the mood. I played TV because Ruth said she was waiting, and I thought she might. I didn't want you to disappear. And anyway, we needed a bit of a lift, didn't we? And we certainly got it. I mean, I hadn't watched it, so I didn't know what was in it. That was freaking hilarious. So I have 3 things to lay before you in our run up to Christmas. One is my absolute favourite Christmas video. One is possibly my new favourite Christmas video, I'm not sure, and then one is our finale video for today, which I have mixed feelings about, but it's the right way to end. So my next film is, well, I've played it before, but to me it's Christmas. Everything about it. There's some lovely people, and another example: local music, local venues, local players, local people. What else do we need? Happy Christmas.
I don't know what to say. Remember that time?
Please don't hurt me.
Where you going with that gun in your mouth? Where you going with that gun in your mouth?
Oh, well, I absolutely love that video. I know it's old. In fact, so the basement, that was in the period where Acoustic Bliss wasn't running at all. Can't remember. But that was Erica who ran the basement. Fantastic wee venue. They won number one. They got awarded number one venue, NME, number one venue in Scotland, number one small venue in Scotland. Lots of, anyway, but it just gets me every time because it's such a happy song, and these are tears of happiness, happiness. Yes, it's been a strange old year, but do you know, we're still here, we're still doing stuff, and yeah, we've lost some along the way, but hey, it's Christmas, and that, honestly, that just makes me happy. So, thank you. There's one last thank you I have to give. Oh, there's a couple of things I have to say. Right, so, Jeremy Leviev, his album, I'm reliably informed by the Oracle Ruth that his album is called C'est la vie, of course, C'est la vie. And she said it's fab, and Ruth is a very connoisseur-y kind of person, so check that out. Jeremy Leviev, C'est la vie, and yeah, I would imagine it's amazing. I will actually buy that this Christmas. I will get some Christmas money and I will buy it. And then the video that Neil made, he said it's the song is Ain't New Jersey by Smith and Burroughs, from Funny Looking Angels, which is a sort of a strange low-key Christmas album, which is really nice because we like a bit of difference. So thank you. Anyway, I ain't finished with you yet. I've just realised I've got 2 more videos. I'm hoping that this could be my next new video, my next new favourite video. It's certainly going to give us all a treat. So I'll come back.
Happy Christmas, war is over. And so this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, just begun. And so this is Christmas, and I hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one, without any fear. And so this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, for rich and the poor ones. The world is so long, and so happy Christmas, for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one, without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Cratchit.
Thank you very much. Be kind. Best of the season to you.
Happy Christmas. War is over.
It's official. That's actually joy, because the other one is irreplaceable in many ways because it's a heart thing, but that, yes, it is my new favourite. That is just splendiferous. What fantastic. And I think was it George's daughter, somebody's daughter did the special effects. That is absolutely smashing. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, what an amazing bunch you are. Really amazing. And yeah, thank you. You're keeping me alive. Thank you. Oh, absolutely fantastic. So it's almost Christmas. Still got a few things to do. And maybe you have too. Perhaps your Christmas plans have changed, but I hope that we've given you a little ray of something, little ray of sunshine, maybe little bit of snow, I don't know, and brought some festive cheer into your house. At least I wasn't booing like a baby and playing all the miserable songs this week, so that's good. I did say that there are a couple of thanks that I want to say. I just want to give a special thanks tonight to Duffy and Stevie, who have been, keeping it live down at the pub, and I really admire them. Thank you for doing that as well. And my last thank you, I should say once again thank you to all of you wherever you are, for tuning in at various times of the day, and for messaging. Keep sending me messages, send me videos, send me things I need to know, because I like that. We are going to take a few days off. I'm not sure what's going to happen next week. I wasn't going to do anything because I thought everybody would be out partying, but it looks like unless you've actually arranged a meeting, and you've got cheese and wine, then you're not going to be able to see anybody. So we'll see what happens. I might do something next week if people want me to, and if we're in lockdown, or something similar. My final thanks is to my missing partner. He's obviously not missing, right? He is still here, and I think I want to thank him for all the support he's been giving me. Technically we're missing him, aren't we? Because I'm still learning how to use this buggering laptop. But anyway, thank you, Mark. And I really do hope that 2022 will see us all be healthier. Don't know about the wealthier, but happier. I hope definitely for that, and that we might be back with new things to do, new ideas, new life, and everything. So thank you once again. You're lovely people, right? Oh, I can't read the comments because I will boo. But thank you. So I've got one last video, and I'm not going to come back after this. Well, obviously, I'm going to go away, and I'm going to have a lie down because I've had two Guinnesses. That's what it takes these days. So happy Christmas, everybody. And here's to a brighter new year. So I can't get over what's happened. Can't get over all the loveliness tonight. I don't really want to leave you, but I've got to. So final video. Love to you all, and it's a bit traditional. See you soon.
Christmas Eve, babe, in the workshop, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a long came in 18 to 1. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars, big as bars, they've got rivers of gold. When the wind goes straight through you, no place for the old. When you first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more.
Sinatra was singing, all the drinks they were singing. We kissed on the corner and danced through the night.
And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing,
Go away, babe. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk.
you're an old slum junk lying there almost dead on a truck in that bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy bracket. Happy Christmas, my ass at break nights are lost.
And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing,
Go away, babe. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
Kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own, and I make it on my own.
I've built my dreams around you. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe." And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
was still singing, go away, babe.
And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, and thank you.
Town of Ayr, Statue Square, Twaddock's Bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Moore's guitar, Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends past, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, Ben Bob singing bar, and Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing bar.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing bar.
Bailey guitars on 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing bar.
Bailey guitars on 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing bar.
Bailey guitars.